Good afternoon, everybody, or shall I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to the stream. If you're watching this on YouTube, I welcome you to my channel. I'm Adventure 494. I'm based in Malaysia. So today is a special stream that I'm doing since we just received the Twin Otter from Aerosoft about a week ago. This has been updated a couple of days ago. So initially when the Aerosoft came out, the Twin Otter came out, it had some bugs in it, but it has been updated, which I did earlier. The reason why I'm using Twin Otter today and this livery, the Malaysian Airlines livery, is because I've been waiting to do the remote air services flights in Borneo. This is the Miri Airport. We are based in Miri, which is in a part of Malaysia. And Miri is actually on the east of Malaysia. Let me just bring up a map over here. So we can see that we have, I'm showing you a little nav map, flight planner that I use. So for those who are not sure of where Malaysia is we are in Southeast Asia. And we have the West Malaysia, which is Peninsular Malaysia. And then we have the East Malaysia. East Malaysia consists of two states, which is the Sarawak state of Sarawak, and the state of Sabah. Miri, actually, it's near the border of Brunei. All right, so Miri is actually a town, I would say, which is very famous for oil and gas. It's a main tourist gateway for world-famous UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Gunung Mulu National Park, which we might be actually flying near to here, right? It's Mulu. So we will be passing by Mulu. It's actually a mountain. There are a lot of national parks in this part of the world, this part of the country. If you go a bit north, there's another state called Sabah, which we'll be flying through as well. And I've already prepared a flight plan for that. We're going to cover all the important landmarks or important ports, or shall I say airports, in Sabah as well. Okay, so this is the first part, which we are going to go to all the remote locations in Malaysia. Starting off in Miri, and then we're flying to Marudi, which is maybe about 30 nautical miles away from Miri itself. Marudi has a small airport, which we're going to land. This will be perfect for the Twin Otter. And by the way, the reason why I chose Twin Otter is because there is a service that's being provided for the people here in this part of the world by a subsidiary of Malaysia Airlines, which is MassWings, and they do routes to all these destinations, but they are not doing routes like this what I'm doing now, because this is just probably a bush trip for me to just go around all the airports. What they do is they fly directly. So I have a some sort of a map here. You can see that this is what MassWing does. So from Miri they fly to Lellang, and then we have Long Seridan, we have Bario, Bekelalan, Long Bangga, and this is some of the flights that some of the airports that we're going to visit today. So in this first part of the flight, I'll be just ending up in Bario. But if I have a bit more time today, I'm going to continue on to the next airport, which is Long Lellang, and then there's another airport down here, just not available inside of little nav map. It's Long Akah, and we'll be heading back to Miri. All in all, it's about 200 over nautical miles, but we're only going to do half of it today. We'll end up in Bario. Alright, so this is the flight plan. It's available in my Discord channel. If you guys would like to try this out, I've already put this in my Discord channel. You're most welcome to download and fly along, or whenever you guys are able to, just have fun in Borneo. So why am I using this livery? This is actually a legacy or an older version of the Malaysia Airlines livery. After this, they came out with another livery, which is what they are using currently. Mostly Malaysian, they will recognize this livery. We have the tail, which has the kite. The kite is very significant to Malaysia. We call it the WAU, W-A-U, which is actually a kite that symbolizes Malaysia. Okay, so that's the latest Malaysia Airlines livery, and then you can see the kite is still the same. Yeah, we have still the kite that we have from this was probably in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and then after which they start using this livery, the blue and red. And MassWings, that they operate the Twin Otter, which is that's how it looks like. Yeah, the livery for MassWings. I also have this livery, which you can download from flightsim.to. You have both the MassWings, you have this current livery, and also you have this legacy livery, or I say old school livery as well. So you can head down to Flight Sim to pick it up, or I'll leave in the link if you're watching this on YouTube. Okay, so jump into the aircraft. Let's have a look around this airport just for a couple of minutes. This is actually a free airport that you can download from Flight Sim as well. So this is a bit custom airport, which I don't think so it exists in the vanilla version of MSFS. So we got the airport markings. There's some canopies here. We've got the control tower. All right, I guess this is picked up from Google. Looks like more like a Google map thingy. That's enough of that. Let's jump into the aircraft and start it up. Co-pilot doors is closed. My door is closed, and let's remove this. Yep, brakes are on, and I'm also using my Bario, which I've already configured for the Twin Otter twin engine. Yeah, so let's bring everything down back before I start the engine. We'll take the props to feather, and let me just start the engine up, and then we'll tune in the radio. I think there's a VOR that we can tune into. So let's bring up the checklist and we start the aircraft up. Before starting checklist, control lock removed. Yes, parking brake is set. Emergency switches is normal. I don't know where they are, but I guess they are normal. Fuel selectors are in normal. There you go. Fuel boost pumps off. They are off, both of them. Cabin lights set. Let's see the cabin lights. Let's switch on the fasten seatbelt. No smoking. Position light, which is actually the navigation light. Pitot heat is off. Pitot heat is off. Where my pitot heats? There you go. It's off. Generators are off. Flaps is up. Fuel levers are in idle. Propeller full forward. I'm not sure why this checklist tells us to do a full forward prop, because of the videos that I've seen, you only make it go full once you have the engine start. So I'm going to leave it down for now. Yeah, I'm not going to follow the checklist. This is not probably the right one, not the right way of doing things. Power levers to idle, so we're going to put that to idle, which we can view from here. The ignition is normal. Yep, ignition is normal. Let's switch on the battery and the external power. Fuel quantity is checked. See the fuel quantity. We can test the fuel quantity actually. I'm not sure why it's not working. The needle should go down actually when we do a test, if I'm not mistaken. It's not going down. And let's do the engine start. Fuel boost pump forward is on. This is the forward fuel boost pump. We'll switch it on. Okay, engine start on the right. So let's do the right engine first. Oops. These arrows are misleading. I will start the left first. We'll usually switch on the right engine, right? Because we got passengers coming from the left, just in case if they're delayed or something. Bring down these engines down a bit. Okay, stabilized. Engine is stabilized. Right fuel lever is on. Let's switch on the. Okay, so our fuel lever will go on. Okay, it's on. Right, let's switch on the fuel boost pump for the next one. Starter is the center. Yep. Let's start the right engine now. Already pushing us back. Okay, let's put the brakes back on. Continue with our checklist, and let's see. Check the oil pressure. Looks like everything is okay. So we place runway 02. Right, stabilize. Left fuel is on. Yep, left fuel lever is on. Monitor 42% on the T3. Yep. Starter center. Yep, it's center. Or level to idle. And then we'll switch on the rest of the lights. So we have the taxi light, nav, strobe, beacon. We'll switch on the strobe light now. Fast and silver, everything is on. The brakes are disengaged. Okay, clear left. Okay, let's go. Okay. Still in the tower and then request takeoff clearance.
Miri Tower Adventure 494-8503 ready at runway 02 north departure. Adventure 494-8503 altimeter 29.83 wind 346 zip 4. Departure to the north approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 02.
Compass and heading is set. And let's roll. Airspeed is alive. 60 and rotate.
Adventure 494-8503 continue for north departure.
500 feet, flaps up.
Miri Tower Adventure 494-8503 continue for north departure.
Miri Tower landmark 81.
Yep, we can see the Marudi Airport POI right in front of us. And I'm trying to maintain 1,500 feet for this one. Okay, let's have some entertainment as well. Switch on some music in the background. Okay, we're coming up to the airport. Let's start to descend to 1,000 feet. It's the altitude warning. You can see the airport right in front of us.
Landmark 8114 turn next taxiway.
2,000 feet.
Miri Tower Cessna Papa Kilo. Noted Lava Papa is 1 mile.
Yep, we'll do a base turn. Flaps 20. Landing lights on. Runways visual. We'll go flaps 30.
Sink rate. Minimums. 100. 50.
Power to idle.
30. 20. 10.
Adventure 494, 8503, contact ground on 121.9.
Going to reverse thrust.
1.9er Adventure 494, 8503.
And let's taxi out to the terminal. Whoa, 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 whoa. That still happens for some reason. All right. Parking brakes are on. Props to feather. We'll leave the engine on and then we'll prepare for the next destination. Okay, the next airport is Mulu, right? Near the Mount Mulu. Right, we'll use the GPS to help us. And we'll probably climb up to 5,000 for this lake, yeah? Got to 5,000 feet, cool. Okay, let's switch on the taxi lights and let's hit towards runway, I think 02 in this case. Brakes are off. And let's taxi. Speed is alive. 60, 70 knots. Rotate.
Kota Kinabalu Center Adventure 4948503. Request clearance. Transmission Charlie Airspace.
Airbus Delta Quebec Golf, please expedite your climb 2,100 feet.
Bring back the props back to
Kota Kinabalu Center. Cleared through the
75%.
Airbus Delta Quebec Golf climb and maintain 12.
And we'll switch on the autopilot for this one for nav. Yeah, climbing up to 5,000 feet.
Papa Kilo, Whiskey Zulu Delta Kodak.
Okay, so we're heading our way to the next destination. I will go into heading mode just to go around the cloud in front of us. It is in 8 minutes. Okay, going back to nav for this. So we'll be passing by the Mulu mountains in a bit. If you're interested to fly with me, I'm in the Southeast Asia server. Most welcome to pop in. And or if you're just watching this, just say hi to me. So today we're flying in Borneo on the Twin Otter. This is the usual routes that the remote air services will do to all these towns that, or these cities that we're going to today. And we are actually in a legacy livery of the Malaysia Airlines. Usually the airline company, which is the Mars Wings, will do the routes. But since we have this beautiful legacy livery from Malaysia Airlines, thought of just using it today. Let's see if we can announce our landing. Okay, let's request for Mulu 2977. Enter right traffic runway 21. Okay, let's level off at 2000 feet. I'm going flaps 1 or flaps 10. Airport should be just across there. Yep, I can see the airfield. Okay. And our runway looks like it's clear. So you can see clearly that the Mulu mountains are in front of us. Oh my god, runway 29, there's a mountain in front of us. Do flaps 30. Go to beta. Right, we arrive in Mulu. Let's clear the flaps. Just park here for a second. Okay, props to full feather. So let's plan for the next destination, which is going to be Long Seridan, which is just nearby, and then we'll go to Bekelalan, and then we'll end up in Bario today. So well, it looks like maybe we take off from here, we'll go around this mountainous area here, and we'll come back inside here, because I don't want to climb too high because it's very close to us, the airport. So we might as well take off from the runway that we landed, which is runway 21. Right, let's go. $60, $70, off we go. Okay, we'll do a turnaround and come back and land at the airport over there. Okay, landing lights are on, props are full forward. Let's do a base leg and go to flaps 20. Finals. Flaps 30.
500.
Nice little airport over here.
Minimums. 100. 50. 40. 30.
Short runway.
10.
Okay. Got a Kodiak here. Okay. We'll take a bit of breather here. Just open the doors for a while. Oh yeah, that sound is still. Take some snapshots here as well. Okay, let's review the map. So we took off from Miri, landed in Marudi, yep, Marudi, and then we took off, landed in Mulu, Long Seridan Airport, and we're gonna go next to Bekelalan, and then we'll end up in Bario. So let's gear up and let's go to the next airport, which is going to be Bekelalan. Right, let's jump into the aircraft. Let's close the doors. Okay. And we'll take off from the other end of the runway. Okay, everything's set. Let's switch off the yaw damper. We don't need that. We will need the auto feather. Yeah. So we're gonna hit to 090. Okay, right after takeoff. Airspeed's alive. 40, 50, 60, and off we go. Turning right to 090. Bit of weather here. And we can disable the or switch off the prop and switch on the yaw damper. Right, we are actually flying towards the next destination, which is going to be the Bekelalan, Whiskey Bravo Golf Quebec, and we are about, let's have a look here, 7 minutes away. This airport is 2,900 feet, so we'll probably descend down to about 4,000 feet to the circuit altitude. We'll prepare for landing and do a right turn here. Props to full. Landing lights are on. Let's go flaps 40 for this one. It's kind of steep landing. We are fast. All right, we barely made it, but we made it. Okay, let's go. Aspie's alive, and she takes off by herself. Okay, let's start to descend into the airfield or runway. Taxi lights, landing lights are on. I'm gonna go off from autopilot, start descending. I'm gonna do airspeed down, slow it down, and then we'll go to 1 notch of flaps. So Bario is very famous for their rice, because this is a rice, special rice that the plant in this mountainous range here. So it's a special rice and it's very nice as well. So they're very famous for that. And obviously it's nice and beautiful place here because of the mountains and all that. And they're about 4,000 feet elevation. Flaps 20. Flaps 30. I think the Twin Otter is suitable for this kind of runways, short runways, hilly areas. There's a lot of high trees here for some reason. It shouldn't be here at all. We're at the edge of the threshold. Looks like we need to dive in. Come on. Wow, almost didn't make it. Flaps up, and this is the final destination today, ladies and gentlemen. And we will shut down the aircraft here today, and we'll continue in the next stream. For those who are watching this on YouTube, thank you very much for clicking on the video. Of course, if you like the content, please like and subscribe the channel. I'm just about very close to 1,000 subscribers, so I would really appreciate that. Let's clear the flaps. Landing lights can go off, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the trip here in Borneo. And if you get a chance to come to Borneo, please do. It's a very beautiful place. And thank you for flying Malaysia Airlines. Here we are. Props to feather. And we'll do a shutdown. Switch off the transponder. Switch off the lights. Generators can go off. Condition lever. Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bario, and I'll catch up with you guys again in the next stream. Right, so take care, be safe, and happy flying. Bye bye.